You know, quite intense, but it was fine. You know, what I can say is he spent the part of the inspection, the next 2 days, because it was a 2-day inspection, was spent kind of triangulating everything that I had said about the school. So everything that I'd said, so he asked me, you know, how far I thought we were behind because of COVID. I said a term because that's what we'd kind of calculated. And he asked everybody when he came in, you know, the teachers and those, how far he thought we were behind. They said a term because that's what we'd said as a school. So it's about ensuring everybody is singing from the same hymn sheet, because they will check. And that's kind of where we went from then. The deep dives, you know, this is about subject leadership. So, and I thought that was key because our first day of Ofsted was basically spent with curriculum leaders. We had a deep dive in computing, obviously early reading and maths, but there was computing and RE, and everybody went, oh God, computing and RE, they're like, oh, the worst subjects. It was fine. It was tricky, but it was fine because again, I don't think it would have mattered what subject you chosen 3 weeks in, because 3 weeks is 3 weeks coming back from COVID with a new curriculum, with children who hadn't really been in school and had remote learning. So I kind of thought, well, you know, it's fair game for any subject that they choose, because 3 weeks in there wasn't a great deal in books, and they did take that into account in terms of where we were as the year in it, you know, so early in the year. But when he did take the curriculum leads in to talk to them, and this is the main points, they did go through the medium-term plans from year 1 to year 6 with a fine-tooth comb. They wanted to check that skills are building year on year. I mean, that was key for them, and they questioned every subject leader that they saw about that. There was constant questioning in general about progression across the school, how we check knowledge, and how SEN children are supported as well. And that's key. Justify everything you do, be prepared for those questions. They just wanted to know why we'd chosen everything. So why are you teaching this? Why now? Where, you know, even as why I chose the curriculum I chose, but also why are we teaching that and why are we teaching it now? Where does that lead to? Where are your endpoints? So, you know, if you're teaching about family relationships in reception, that supports in year 2 when they come to the, you know, learning about the royal families. It was all about how things connected together, and they wanted to know and understand. They wanted to know that our staff understood exactly where it was leading to across the school. So that's very important.